Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Robert Anthony, and this is going to be my video vlog update from inside the North Cascades National Park. So I'm staying here at the Goodell Campground, moving more toward the west side of the park down, if you want to look on a map, if you're curious. The Washington 20 runs through the North Cascades National Complex. It's a complex. There's the National Park on the north and south side of the Washington State 20, and there is a couple of recreational areas too that comprise this entire area here. There's a dam up at, I think it's Diablo Lake, and I'm just downstream of it here at the river where I'm staying, and it provides all the power for Seattle. So as a landscape photographer, this kind of sucks because on this end of the park, if you were to look at a map, pull out a road atlas or Google Maps, and you would look, if you look at the Diablo Lake area, if you go down to, I think it's called New Castle or something, in the Goodell area campground, that's where I'm at right now. And all of that is wrought full of power lines and everything, because this dam area provides all the power for Seattle, which isn't far from here. So it's kind of littered with, it's this beautiful, pristine, obscure, out in the middle of nowhere area that is really remote, like super remote. And it's just riddled with power lines and power line structures all over the place. You can't hardly frame up a landscape photography shot out here that has the big views because it's full of power lines and man-made architecture. It's just gross. So tomorrow, I'm gonna get up and photograph the Picket Mountain Range. And after I photograph the Picket Mountain Range, I'm gonna head back to the easterly side of this entire complex because the views over there are exponentially better than they are here. It's not bad here. It's really weird. Over here, it's like a rainforest. It's kind of like, I feel like I'm in the movie E.T. If you've seen that movie, when they're in the woods, that's what it's like. It's very much like that. I am going to call it a day, even though it's early here. It's getting to be my bedtime from being back home. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to be crossing through so many time zones, I don't know what sleep schedule I want to be on. I am not going to do sunset photography, I know that. So that's going to about do it for this update. I'm in the Goodell Campground. It's a nice place. It's free. It's free because it's after season, being in October. They pretty much close everything down for the winter toward the middle of the end of September, because we're quite a ways up here. So I'm in unseasonably warm weather at 50-some degrees up here. Should be much colder. I think the salmon are running. There's a huge, the downside of the dam, so it's a river, is just down by the edge of my campsite down here. It's just full of salmon. Holy cow, just tons of salmon swimming upstream. I don't know if they're spawning or what. I'm not a hunter or fisherman. Those of you in the audience that are, well, you know. So, it's a good campground. It's a good campground. I'm enjoying it. It is very, very shaded, so it's damp. I feel like I'm staying in the Smoky Mountain National Park. That's what it's like. So yeah, I'm going to cook me up some dinner, do some reading, and call it a night, and we're going to photograph tomorrow at maybe photograph the Picket Mountain Range, which is one of the most remote mountain ranges in the country. Runs on the border of Canada. It's part of Banff and that whole area there. So thanks for watching. Hey, remember, if you're not a subscriber, if you'd subscribe and hit that bell notification, that'd be great. And if you hit the like button, I know these aren't full of a lot of adventure and everything, but if you hit that like button, that really helps my channel to become important as far as YouTube's concerned. The more of you that like the videos, I guess it's like this on your screen, the more of you that like the videos, just hitting that like button, just touching that like button, it does miracles for helping the channel grow. Someday, I would like to travel the country, being paid by ad revenue through YouTube or whatever, and sponsorship. I'd love to have some sponsors for what I'm doing, so I can do this all the time. Just show you the world. That would be great. So to get me there, I need to get to first 1,000 subscribers. That's the goal. And then once we're at 1,000, it should start to build momentum after that. I'd love your comments. I'd love to know what you'd like to see. I'd love to know what you're interested in. Yep. Dinner time for Rob. I will see you in the next one. So from Goodell Campground in North Cascades National Park, this is the update of the day. All right. I'll see you. Rob out.